I moved to a nice suburb outside of San Diego. Right away, I became friends with my new neighbor, Cindy. She was a wonderful woman, always smiling. Cindy always checked in on me and invited me over to her place when she thought I needed company. The more I got to know her, the more I liked her. She came from a rich family, but she gave away most of her money to charities. She spent several days a week volunteering at soup kitchens and doing community projects. She'd often go out to sketchy areas in the city just to help out. I worried about her sometimes. She was a small, dainty person, and I was scared that people would take advantage of her trusting nature. I worried about her sometimes. One day, I noticed a man dressed in a black hoodie walking on her street. He kept his head down. I was watering the front yard at the time, so I got a good look at him. I couldn't see his face, though. I didn't want to come across as a Karen, so I didn't ask him what he was doing in our neighborhood. Still, I got a bad feeling from him. At first, he was walking normally, but then he started to limp, and it was obviously fake. I saw him limp towards Cindy's front door. I walked to the edge of my yard, hiding behind the hedges but close enough to hear their conversation. Cindy opened the door and asked if she could help him. I hurt my leg. Can I come inside and use your phone? No, Cindy answered. For a second, I breathed a sigh of relief. Cindy was smart enough to see through this man's act. Then my heart dropped. You look really hurt, sir. Let me get my coat and I'll drive you to the hospital myself. She disappeared back in her house, but came out 2 seconds later wearing a thick fur coat. She led the man to her car and they both got inside. I had to do something. I ran to the car just as she was starting the ignition. Cindy, what are you doing? Oh, we're just heading to the hospital. This man needs my help. Don't worry about me. I tried to convince her to stop, but she wouldn't listen. She backed out of the driveway. From the passenger seat, the man in the hoodie looked me dead in the eyes. He was smiling. I was scared for her. I knew that man was dangerous. I could feel it in my bones. I waited in my house for the longest time, looking out the window, praying that Cindy would come back. She never did. After a while, I called the hospital to ask if someone had come in with a wounded leg. But because I didn't have the man's name, the nurse wouldn't give me any information. I tried to explain the situation to her, but she kept telling me that patient information was confidential. That night, Cindy's car finally came back. I was in the kitchen at the time.